Hey guys, Bassmaster Elite Series Pro Brandon Card. Yo-Zuri has a great lineup of topwater bait. I want to walk you through each style, when and where I'm going to use it. So let's just start out with our smallest topwater here, the 3DB popper. So what I like about this bait is not only does this popper pop really well, but it also walks really well. And so what I like to do is I like to vary my retrieve you know, depending on what the fish are doing. So there's some instances, maybe when the wind's blowing or I have dingy water, where I just want that nice, you know, solid pop. You know, that popping noise is going to, you know, draw fish from long distances. But then, you know, maybe it's calm or a little bit clearer water, I can place this popper up in there, you know, next to a tree or a dock or something like that, and I can walk it. And it'll just kind of stay in one place and you can walk it back and forth, back and forth. But what makes this bait really special is it casts really well. You know, some other poppers on the market that I've used in the past tend to want to just kind of, you know, fly up in the air, and it's hard to get an accurate cast. With this popper, you can really make a pinpoint cast, and that's something that's very important when you're throwing this around, you know, cover and, you know, stuff like that. So from there, we got the 3DB prop. And so, you know, this is a prop bait, but it's got a different prop on it than other prop baits on the market. A lot of other prop baits have metal props. This one has a plastic prop. So it's a little bit more of a subtle sound than if you had a metal prop. And, you know, where I like to throw this is anywhere in really shallow water. You know, if the bass are spawning, even, you know, after the bass get through spawning, the bluegill start spawning. You can throw this around brim beds. Down in Florida is a great place to throw prop baits. But I really like throwing this bait when it's calm. You know, that nice subtle prop, you know, on the back of that is just going to create just enough disturbance to kind of get the fish, you know, curious. They're going to look up. You can just kind of twitch it in front of their face, and they'll really come up and explode on this thing. I've caught some big fish on this bait, especially down in Florida, like I said. And then from there, my favorite bait on the whole lineup is the 3DB Pencil 100. I've caught so many fish on this bait, it's unbelievable. In my opinion, this is the best walking bait out on the market. It's just compact size, it casts really well. You can pretty much put this anywhere you want to put it. You know, way up in a lay down, you can roll cast it up under a dock. You know, it's got a one knocker in the back, and so when you cast, that knocker will slide to the rear of the bait, and it'll actually make this bait cast really, really well. It'll always cast tail first. But like I said, it's compact, it gets lots of bites, but I've caught big fish on it as well. This is just a phenomenal bait. If you like throwing a walking bait, definitely give this one a try. You know, it has a real erratic action. I like throwing this on Yo-Zuri 40-pound super braid. And, you know, when you throw this 3DB Pencil on braid, you can really make this bait come to life. You know, just kind of aggressive, short jerks of the rod will make this bait just, you know, walk and spit and, you know, make all kinds of disturbance. So this is definitely my favorite topwater bait, you know, out there that I've ever used. But I'm also excited about this. Basically, this is the big brother of the 3DB Pencil 100. This is the Pencil 125. So as you can see here, it's got 3 hooks. It's just a larger version of that other pencil. So where I like to throw this is anywhere where the wind's blowing, you know, maybe a little bit further out off the bank. You know, if I'm catching them on points or something, you know, I'm gonna throw this because it's gonna make a little bit more noise. I wanna be able to make more disturbance, and then also that larger profile, fish can find it and come from longer distances. So, you know, it's just nice to have just the regular version, but then the larger version. Once the wind starts blowing, this smaller version might not, you know, make enough noise. So that's when I'll go to the 125. And then finally, we got the 3DB Pencil Popper 135. So as you can see, this bait is wider down here at the bottom. And so we have an even larger one knocker back here. And so this is a great bait to make really long casts with, because like the 3DB pencils, this is going to cast tail first, but we have a lot of weight back here. This is a big, you know, one knocker back here. So anytime the fish are schooling, you know, I can think of like, you know, being on a blueback carrying lake, you know, there's lots of schooling activity and you've got to make a really long cast. Also, this concave, the concave lip here is going to spray water from side to side. As you're walking this bait, it's going to spray water to the left, to the right, make a lot of disturbance. So anywhere I want to throw topwater in open water conditions, it doesn't matter if it's calm or windy, this bait is going to be a great choice for that. You know, catching schooling fish, and then just, you know, throwing just a topwater bait over deeper water. So that is our lineup of topwaters from Yo-Zuri. I've caught so many fish on all these baits. I know you guys will too. Give them a try.